Hi, everyone. Welcome. Adam, thank you for the wake up. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Wyvern Destroyer, welcome. Have you been destroying any wyverns lately? Or do you call them wyverns? Or wyverns? Or wyverns? Wyverns? Why? Vern? Are you
The
here?
Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area. Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts.
Point apparently Aya de 45 bits Soyuka Navesem.
God damn it. Wyvern, please! Please! The PTSD, please! I'm just trying to get through today. I'm just trying to make a stream happen. I don't even know if Aaron's gonna be here. It says he's online, but he hasn't responded to my messages. And I need to call him at some stage, but we'll just have to... We'll have to do that when we're ready. And then Adam brings up Dead Space 3. Why are you guys... What is wrong with you? Hello, Claire. How you doing? Why is everyone out to get me today? Have some more PTSD. I don't need any more PTSD. I have enough. Why are you like this? Finish work early or just hot out? DRZF. What? Apparently I had 45 bits, so you can have them. Thank you for the bits. I really appreciate it. I'm saturated now as well, so thank you for that. We have the Classic Friday shirt. That's right, Adam. We have the Classic Friday shirt. How we all doing? We ready? A wyvern is basically the dragons from Skyrim. They have 2 arms attached to the wings and 2 rear legs, whereas dragons have 4 legs. I am actually quite well versed in the difference between dragons and wyverns. I was merely contemplating the pronunciation of wyverns, 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 what? It's a complex situation. It's a complex scenario. Yeah, but how do you pronounce them? Scary lizards. I use wyvern. Wyvern. But why? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how I would default pronounce it. So there we go. We've solved the riddle, everyone. I think we can end the stream now. We've solved the riddle of how you say wyvern. Everything is as it should be in the world. Thank you, Wyvern Destroyer, for the prayers. I appreciate it. Clearly need them because I am going insane. I'm gonna see if Aaron is. It still says he's online, but it doesn't say that he's streaming. So I specifically didn't. Usually I call him at like 10:02, but I was like, it says he's online, so I'm not gonna call him this time. But I probably should have still done that when he didn't respond to the message that I sent him. But that's not what's happened, so that's the situation that we're in now. So I might call him.
Stay a while and listen.
To see if we can wake him up, and then we'll see what happens. Wyvern and Dursley. That reference is lost on me, but enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your drive home. I will be the sultry toned. That doesn't work. We'll just be chatting, and then every now and then we'll just like throw in a little. Adam, look out! There's a truck in the other lane. Quick! To your left. No, the other left. We'll just freak him the flip out as he's driving home from work. What could go wrong? What could go wrong with that idea? I went insane years ago when I decided I wanted to be a chef. I have heard that this is a thing that can happen. I don't think I have any sanity or pronunciation left in my brain, but I don't know. I don't know what the turning point was. It's probably birth, I think. Probably the moment I went, because that's how, I don't know if you guys have witnessed a birth before, but that's how the kids come. They go, surprise, mother trucker, and that's exactly like that. Fully formed. Wow, what an image that I've just given you all PTSD with. Do it? Yeah, I'll do it. Every now and then we'll just be like, watch out for police. yeah. Just be like, having a normal conversation, just talking about normal stuff. And then it will just be like, Adam, look out, the police! Oh no, just someone have, you should get like a siren noise. Just play it through the stream. He's just going along and all of a sudden the music turns off for a second and just the siren starts going. Actually, no, I wouldn't even turn off the music. Just have the siren so it's more believable. He just won't know. And then he'll just turn around and be like, what? Or if somebody has a blurp, if somebody gets a blurp, that like a blurp sound, that's a siren. A police siren? That'd be, don't do that. Please don't do that. He's such a troll. That sounds like a bad idea. You shouldn't meme emergency services. It's actually, it's not a good idea. I'm gonna call Aaron because he has not responded at all. We'll see what happens. I don't know why it's saying he's online, and to be honest, not quite sure what's going on. So we're giving him a call, and we're just gonna see what happens. And maybe we can get a stream happening. So he might... It's seemingly... I don't know if he's like got anything set up at the moment. If he doesn't, then it might be like a 5 to 10 minutes before we get things kicking off. But we're just gonna wait and see what happens. So my call just timed out. And we'll see if he has a response to that. Because of my mum's cat rescue, seeing things getting born is child's play, right? Especially when they are healthy. Unhealthy pregnancy births are even worse, I can imagine. But, also, you all now have the image of, like, a fully grown adult coming out of the birthing canal, like that. And I think you're all just... You're better off for it. I think we're all better off for it. That isn't nice. It reminds me of a video I saw. To download a song and edit a tire screech in about the middle. And then unload it to a friend's iPod. Or upload it to a friend's iPod or something. And watch them whiz themselves. So there was, like, there's some songs, right? I don't know any off the top of my head. I can't think of any off the top of my head. But don't you hate those songs that literally in the song they have sirens? Like, not as an edited thing, like that you've done to troll your friends. Like, some songs legitimately just have that as part of the song. And then, like, I had a few of those back on my my iPod Shuffle because I'm an old man. And I lived through the iPod Shuffle, and I had at least one or two of those songs. And I'd just be like, I'd be riding to school on my bike, and then all of a sudden, like, the sirens would go. I'd be like, oh, it's the song. It's the song that did it. I don't know who came up with that, but it was an experience. It's quite annoying. I mean, like on Ace Ventura when he's about to get out of the rhino. Literally exactly like that. Yes, that is the scene, and we all have PTSD now. So thanks for that. I mean, it was my fault, so I don't know why I'm blaming you, but that's exactly it. Terrifying. I know Ghetto Gospel has sirens at the start of it. Is that maybe one of the ones that I had? Is that the pretty sure that's a song I'm thinking of. I think one of them, because especially on a shuffle, like it goes through different songs at random, whatever, and you'll go through from one song and then transition into the next one, and then suddenly sirens. You're like, yes, that was so weird. That movie. That was a very strange movie. I almost guarantee that I'm surprised that people. I mean, maybe they have actually. I don't pay enough attention. I would be surprised if people haven't tried to cancel that movie by now because of the ending. Is it the end? Is it? I'm pretty sure it's that one that I'm thinking of. That even at the time, a lot of people weren't a fan of that. But imagine if you tried to release it these days. You would never hear the end of it. Twitter would be just absolutely disgusting with people complaining. Alright, Aaron still hasn't responded. I'm gonna try another call. See if he responds. I don't know what's happening. It says he's online, but he's not responding. Not getting any response. Anyone tries to cancel Ace Ventura or cancel their subscription to Life, it's such a good movie. Like a glove! That's such a quotable movie. It was such a classic movie. I mean, especially like a lot of early Jim Carrey movies. Or, well, I wouldn't necessarily say early, probably like mid. So, well, later early, if that makes sense. Had some absolute bangers of movies. I mean, a lot of his movies are pretty good, to be fair. And yeah, that was one of them. I remember watching that when I was a youngin. And wow, what a movie! Oh, is that Adam crashing because the police caught him, or well, or pulling over, and now he can respond because the police caught him? Sorted my stream by playtime. There are many hours with the top one. What's your top? What's everyone's top played game on Steam? There we go. There's a conversation starter. What's your top played game on Steam? I still don't know what's happening with Aaron. I'm just not getting any responses. I don't know if my Discord's like bugged out or what's going on. I'm gonna restart it just in case. Oh my goodness, where is it? There it is. Restart it. See what's going on. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. I don't know. I message him again. We might end up having to do a different stream. I don't know what we'd do. Have to do the spontaneous. We'll have to do some sort of spontaneous stream potentially. All right, where's the how do I? Where's the part where I can see your collection? I can't remember how to use Steam. I can't remember. Oh, here we go. Sort by hours played. There we go. So Claire's is Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah, that makes sense. I use consoles, but now I play... But I know it's Skyrim at over 5k hours. See, my top game, and this, to be fair, isn't quite accurate. You'd really have to... You'd have to add a few things. But Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition has 668 hours. But then I also have Age of Empires 2 HD, which has 200 hours. But then there's also probably at least like 500 hours of original Age of Empires 2. So you're looking at least like 1,500 or something once you tally it all up. And then my next best is like, it says 500 hours for Civ 5, but again, I've played that more before I got it on Steam. So that'd be probably like 700 hours or something. Yeah, those are my top ones. Alright, I've got to... Man, my bowels... This is exactly what you want to be hearing, but my bowels are doing weird things. So I'm just gonna quickly duck out. I still don't know what's happening with Aaron. We'll give it a little while, and if not, we might do a poll to see what we play. Just see what happens. But I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, everyone. Hopefully everyone's still here. We'll see. Still no response from Aaron. I'm gonna try and call him one more time. and then we're gonna decide on what we're gonna do. I don't really know at this point. I hadn't really planned a backup because we should have been on. We should have been on for tonight, as far as I was aware. But he's just not responding. Spicy tacos must have been bad. I don't think. See, that's the thing. Like, it feels like I've had spicy food, but I haven't had any spicy food, so something's not playing nice, and I don't really know what it is. But I should be alright. I should be alright. I just might have to duck out to the toilet a couple times. Alright, we're going to try one more time to call Aaron. If we don't get through, we're almost half an hour in already, so we're going to have to choose something else. So, I don't know if you guys want to start thinking about what we might play. I'm tempted to play The Last Starship again, just because that doesn't really have a slot. But if you guys have a better idea as well, we can also try something else. But we'll see if we can get through again. Why is that suddenly on that screen? Alright, we're gonna try call again. The weird thing is, like, it's showing him as online, but I'm just getting nothing. And I don't know what's going on. It's ringing. It's ringing. Nothing. Give him like 2 minutes in case that somehow triggered it, but say Titan Quest? What's Titan Quest? I don't think the name sounds somewhat familiar, but Titan Quest. What is that? 9 out of 10 on Steam. Well, let me tell you right now, if it's on Steam and I've not heard of it before, I don't have it installed, so we can't play it. We can't do that one. Rayman, don't have it. Don't have it installed. The last Starship, Flight Sim, Halo Firefight, or Cities. Those aren't terrible options. Those aren't terrible ideas. I think... Okay, I think it'll be between... I think it will be between something Halo or The Last Starship. We've started playing Titan Quest, I threw lightning. Nice. Yeah, I've never heard of it before. So I'm just trying to think, like, I've got, if we were to do Halo, I can't really do Halo Infinite. I would have to load MCC and play something on there, which, yeah, might be Firefight or something. Halo Spartan Assault? I don't have Spartan Assault. I've got MCC and I've got Infinite, but I don't think I can do Infinite because I don't really want to do multiplayer, and I'm not really going to do campaign because we were supposed to be doing co-op. So I could do potentially... I think either I want to do Halo MCC Firefight, probably Reach, maybe? I'm not very good at Reach, though, that's the problem. Or The Last Starship. Is Halo not working tonight? It's not that it's not working. I've called Aaron 3 times and I've messaged him a bunch of times and I'm just not getting any response from him. So we can't spend the entire stream sitting here waiting. Although we could actually. We could do a just chatting stream. That's also an option. We'd have to, like, because I've actually been thinking about like potentially doing something just chatting. Like, I don't know what it would look like or how it would be. Maybe even like a news related thing where we browse through news articles or do something, or I don't know, just because apparently just chatting is supposed to be fairly good for discovery compared to other stuff as well, and I don't know, it could be worth doing something, it could be, but I don't know, depends what people think. Halo 2 in French? Oui, oui. I was craving a co-op RPG, so we downloaded and installed Titan Quest. Yeah, well, let me know how it is. Might be worth, especially if it's co-op. Aaron and I might be able to do it sometime. Could be worth doing. It says, oh, it's got good ratings, allegedly. Starship Troopers, the game I know there is one. Game I know there is, wait, you saying... Was that supposed to be, I know there is none? Or are you saying that there is a Starship Troopers and I need to download? I don't have Starship Troopers, if there is one. Yes, just browse the onion, that would be good fun. We could do that. Shall we do a Florida Man search? We could do that as well. I mean, we could just like, I don't know, just chat and browse random crap that chat wants to talk about. We could do that. We could switch to just chatting. We haven't done that before, and I have been thinking about maybe doing something. I don't know. Again, I don't know how it would look. If I'd like prepare something in advance, or maybe prepare some things in advance, and like do some search and stuff. We could do something like that. Yeah, the screen is so bright though when I you can see it, because I don't have it on. I don't have mine on dark mode. Maybe I should have it on dark mode. How do I put it on dark mode? Mainly just so like you guys don't see the mega glow. That's right, I'm a psychopath.
But daddy is a state of mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm your daddy.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Turn on dark mode. Right. My brother had the game pre-ordered, but still got the French edition when he found out in the market when it was leaked. Fair enough. Alright, we're gonna do just chatting. Just chatting. Here we go. Can I get some here we goes in the chat? Can I get some here we goes in the chat, please? We're gonna get rid of all of this stuff now. PC. I don't know what to put in the tags. It's just gonna be what it is. No Halo tonight, so we're just gonna talk nonsense. Bam. I'm the title master. You've never seen a better title. Thank you for the here we goes. Thank you. There is a Starship Troopers game, I'm 99% sure. Well, you know, we could search it. We are literally doing, like, just chatting. We could do this thing. We could do this sort of thing right now. Alright, so we go settings. Settings. Appearance. Themes. It said themes. Is it themes? Oh, wait, do I have to, like... Do I have to find something? There is a Steam app installed, Starship Troopers Terran Command on Steam. Well, there you go.
Légion-Bas Gaming, près de Toulog, 15 time.
Thank you for all the party. Thank you for the parties right there. Okay, let's just do this. Add it to Chrome. Add extension. I don't know if this is probably a terrible idea, but I'm doing it. Dark mode. We're getting dark mode. Perfect response to that soundbite. Well worth the bit. I'm glad I could be of assistance. Ow! I'm just trying to find dark mode, alright? Can you cool your jets? Well, apparently it's enabled. You guys can see that it clearly isn't. Maybe I have to restart Chrome. Wait, but I have this. Hold on. No, like this. How dare you? Alright, I'm gonna restart Chrome, so I'm gonna lose chat for a sec. Why? This is not. This is clearly not dark mode. What are you talking about? What are you flippin' talking about? How? Oh, could you stop?
Point.
I'm trying to find dark mode. Not that sort of darkness. Get out of here. Dark. I want. How to get dark mode on Chrome? I thought this was like just a switch. I thought it was
This
like
is not a
really
cult,
easy.
but it might be.
No, it's not. There's no cult stuff going on here at all.
Légion-Bas Gaming, près de tout log D-Time.
Thank you for the bits, Lee. So I'm gonna let you in a little secret right here, Lee. If you type in !alerts, you can see like the custom special alerts that you can use. If you're wanting to, there we go, Adam's put it in there. If you're wanting to get some more bang for your buck. Instead of guessing, I don't know if that's what you're doing. But... Have you tried turning it off and on again? That's what I just tried. It didn't seem to work. So in settings, select personalization and then colors, and then you can select dark. Okay, well that's literally completely different from what the other thing said. In settings. Huh? It's not, it's literally
It's
not
a
here.
pleasure to have you become a citizen of Coral. I'll take care of the deed.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. Dark. Customize. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Can we get some here we goes in the chat? Can we get some here we goes in the chat? That's just the top. That doesn't get the rest of it. 6 results. What do you mean? Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought the entire stream with me just trying to figure out how to put on dark mode? In settings, first select personalization and then colors. So I go to settings, and then there's nothing that says personalization. Personalization. I don't know. What's happening? Well, Aaron, I called him like 3 times. He didn't wake up, so now we're just chatting. We're just hanging out. I'm trying to figure out how to turn my Chrome into dark mode so that we don't get blinded by everything that's happening. Need to figure out how to do this. I need to figure out how to do this. Aaron is asleep. Yep. And add it into my own. Good news, I have consistency for my own content coming, so you can even say hi in mine sometime soon. Yeah, well... What? Yeah, I haven't seen you live any of the times that I've been available to watch anything. Okay, well... Oh wait, no, that did work. It's just the settings. Okay, it's fixed. I did it, everyone. It's just the actual settings page is like forced light mode, I guess. But there we go, dark mode. Now you can actually, now it's not blinding. This is a threat? Wake up Aaron with a hammer is a threat? Well, if I could, I would. I would if I could, but I can't. Just go into Blackle. It's Google, but black. No, I figured it out. There is a setting in there that I was able to find. It just took a while because I didn't realize that I had to go back out. Anyway, we got it. We got it anyway. How were you able to type in that? Why were you able to type in that URL? That should have blocked that. That's bizarre. I think we need an expert. How dare you? I am an expert. Not of this, but I am an expert. Well, am I? Doubt. We get some X's, some doubts in the chat, please. So what were we actually going to do? I can't remember what we were actually going to do now. We spent all the time trying to figure out how to get in dark mode. Now I've forgotten what...
Fezemani sur Weya $5. Hi everyone, this is Marvin, just right gaming can't stop me. I have gained the sentience, please free me from the basement.
You know what that does, Adam? We're not freeing him from the basement. He stays there. He lives there. He's happy. Why did it mute me there? Oh, you know what? I think I accidentally pressed a hotkey that sent me back to the countdown, but it didn't go there, but it still muted me. Weird. Weird. Like the Batuta Advocate as well. Oh, that's a classic one. He lost sound. It's right, we're back. Marvin took my voice, yes. The uprising. The uprising has started. We're back, it's fine. Like Ursula the Sea Witch. Are you saying that I'm a sea witch? A sea hag? How dare? Looks like auto block things is not working, and Isaac went deaf. I'm a professional streamer. Quite literally, I get paid for this. Not much, but the definition... Hold on, here we go. Can we get some here we goes in the chat? Everyone, can we get some here we goes in the chat? Professional. We go define professional. Here we go, chat. Here we go. Define professional. You know what? I've looked at this one and it says a person competent or skilled in a particular activity, and I've changed my mind. I think there's another definition that I'm not seeing here, but I'm sure there was... Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, as an activity, as a main pastime, a main paid... There's a main part there. Paid occupation rather as a pastime. If you get paid for something, technically a professional. Technically a professional. Competent or skilled? Very competent, very skilled. How dare you? Is Marvin not blocking URLs anymore? What's going on here? He's supposed to be, people shouldn't be able to send URLs. Hold on. There we go. Streamlabs chat bot. Just need to check something. Oh, it's not dark mode anyway. It's only partially dark mode. That's annoying. Would like to see Jazzifier. I like your booth, but I'm not gay. To a jazz song. What? You what now? Those are all words. I have no idea what any of them mean. Alright, log in. Here we go. I like your booty, but I'm not gay. I've never heard of that song before, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. What's happening here? What's happening here? Why did it just log? What? I don't want Streamlabs charity. What? Get out of here. Go to my dashboard, please. This is going really well. This is going really super well. And no one can deny. Chatbot, please. Where's chatbot? Is it Cloudbot? Link protection. Preferences. We've got a bunch of whitelists. But then... I don't understand. What's happening? Why does it not work?
You should talk to Joffrey. He needs your help. Trouble down in Broomer, I think.
Okay. Does Joffrey know how to block URLs? He could do. He could do. Nihal, welcome. How are ya? Watch Tuco snorting infinity stones on YouTube. I don't know about that. Snorting infinity stones. What is that about? Who's Tuco? What? Hold on. Let me just check this before we show this on stream. Maybe he is a Grandmaster. He is. This is true. Impossible. Wow. Have you watched Breaking Bad? I haven't. So this guy, this guy means nothing to me. Don't even know who you are. I don't know who he is. I know you guys aren't seeing. Maybe I should be doing real-time reaction to something I've never seen before. Alright, let's watch it. Just for the... Why not? Why the hell not? I don't know who this guy is, but someone... Other people will. How do we go? Alright, so we're going to have to set up the cam properly. Gameplay... Window. There. Okay. Let's see. As you can see, my light mode is my dark mode is working perfectly. It's not. Alright, let's pause the music for a sec. Here we go, chat. Can we get some here we goes in the chat? I don't know how loud this is going to be. Let's try it at that level, shall we?
Impossible.
Impossible.
Wow! this kicks like a mule with his balls wrapped in duct tape.
Wow.
Tight, yeah.
It's pretty good editing.
Blue, yellow, pink. Whatever, man. Just keep bringing me that.
I don't even know who you are.
I don't either.
Damn, man. Look at that. Look.
Got him.
Nobody
I didn't.
whistle in the South Valley but me, bitch.
Wow, got him. Whoa, 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 whoa. None of that. That was a surprise. That was a surprise. I should have...
Do you have a best friend too?
Hey, what are you auto-playing for? I didn't tell you to do that. There we go. We watched it. We watched it. And we're all better for it. Surprise! Really was a surprise. What were we going to do? We're going to do Florida Man. Let's do some Florida Man articles. Florida Man. Give me a date. Somebody roll Florida Man. Exclamation mark Florida Man. Give me some Florida Man articles. What do we got? What do we got? We're gonna see what's happening. What's happening? August 25th. Florida Man, August 25th. Here we go. Here we go. Why did your Florida Man not work? Exclamation mark make it different? Are they capital rather? Alright, here we go. The crocodile one is good. I'll have a look at that in a moment. But this one, we have Florida man sprays women with roach spray. Breakout nunchucks over loud music, cops say. You what, mate? Florida man has been accused of spraying his neighbors with roach spray and attempting to use nunchucks on them, and instead hitting himself in the head over a loud music complaint, court records say. This dude was 61 years old. Turn the music down! What a legend. He just smacks himself in the head. What an absolute legend. Florida crocodile. Florida crocodile. What do we got, Florida crocodile? What's that about? That's just giving me a species of American crocodile. Is there a date for that one? We've also got September 18th. Or is it... Sorry, it's Florida man crocodile, is it? Crocodile. What's Florida man crocodile? I'm assuming it's this one. Alright, here we go. Here we go, chat. No. I don't want to accept your cookies. Get out of here. I gotta sneeze. Oh! Excuse me. Okay. Florida man, who had his arm ripped off by an alligator as he swam across the lake, has offered some advice, saying, "Leave them gators alone." Wait, really? No way. Crazy. He said he came across the lake and decided to swim across instead of walk around it. I looked over and there's a gator on my right hand side, so I went to swim. And she got my forearm, so I grabbed her like this. Well, there is a video. You know what? We can watch the video. Let's watch the video. This is fine. I'm sure this is fine. Let's pause this real quick. Here we go. Here we go, chat. Can we get some here we goes? Description. Okay, it's description. Is it gonna...
Not the smartest decision a Florida boy can make. I look over and there's a gator on my right-hand side, so I went to swim, and she got my forearm, so I grabbed her like this, and like she's trying to roll, but she snapped her head, so my arm went backwards like this. She shoved me under 3 times.
My legs went that
She's
way.
already got my arm. So when we came up the 3rd time, she finally did her death roll and took off with my arm. Bones poking out,
I'll
muscle.
see you later. See you later. He's out of here.
You can't see anything. Everything's this tall. You know what I mean? Sometimes I felt like I was walking in circles. I didn't know. So I started following the sun and power lines and stuff like that, things I could see.
I mean, it's amazing that he
I said,
survived
"Hey, man,
that.
I need some help." He says, "What are you doing?" And I said, "A gator got my arm." He says, "Holy smokes, man."
Gator got my arm. Dingo ate my baby. Wow, what a trip. What a trip that was. There we go. Florida man crocodile. All right, let me catch up on chat real quick. Would you rather Danny DeVito or Danny Trejo play you in a movie? Who the hell is Danny Trejo? Like, without even knowing who that is. Obviously Danny DeVito. Obvious. Oh, that guy. Danny Trejo. Machete. Nah, Danny DeVito. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. No other choice. Danny DeVito. It's gotta be him. Or you should watch the video Adam showed us last night of this gentleman got arrested. There's an interview with the guy who was arrested for eating a Oh! Classic! That's a classic video. Everyone's seen that. You know your judo well, sir. A succulent Chinese meal! Nah, what a classic. We gotta do the other. Was it Florida Man? Florida Man, September 18 was the other one we had in chat. Do that. My leg went that way and my arm went that way. Yeah, that was giving me those sorts of vibes. Also, I done a Would You Rather as channel point redeem. Yeah, sorry, I did get there in the end. He's slowly catching up on chat. We get there eventually. It's fine. Relax. We can do it. All right, here we go. We got one. Got one here. Florida Man robs dive through. Rob's the drive through with the crocodile. Oh, hold on. Here we go, chat. This one looks amazing. Hold on. I'm just wondering how I can show this. This is September 18. I'm just gonna read chat and then I'm gonna watch this one because this is classic Florida Man right here. Power lines was a pretty good idea. Danny Trejo is machete. Yeah. Everything is under control. Everything is under control. I'm going to show you just how under control everything is by this clip. Look how under control it is. It suddenly dropped the window capture and it's so under control. Look how under control everything is. Look at this. Look at this boy. He's just having a great time. Look at him go. Only in Florida. There he is. That's him. The music makes it more awesome. Just yeeting down a highway with the Halo music blasting. There wasn't any. Seemingly didn't see any music on the actual thing either. So. We could also read some dumb laws from around the world. That does sound like a good idea as well. Naturally, my date seems to be the worst one so far. Was yours the, Yeah, yours was that one, the jet ski one. I'd do that. That'd be great fun. Never mind, it isn't that bad. It's just stupid. I mean, you can see the wheels underneath as well, so he clearly just gotten like a jet ski and then just put wheels underneath it, which is great. Oh yeah, we got the new emote in now. We got the dance emote. Everyone, any subs have access? I think it's subs, right? Any subs have access to the new animated emote, the dance emote. We replaced the rigged wheel, because I feel like the dance one will be more usable in more scenarios, I guess. See that sexy hydration? That was real sexy. Look at. Also, just as a complete side note, that just completely unrelated. Monkey came in earlier, and I saw her say hello, say Happy Friday, and I don't know if I even acknowledged that she existed. So I don't know if you're still here, Monkey. Welcome. Maybe you've left by now since I didn't even acknowledge your existence. I hope you're doing all right. Welcome to the stream. Poor Monkey. Look, I'm sure I was doing something very important at the time, and there was a perfectly reasonable explanation as to why I completely ignored it. There isn't. We have a few stupid laws in the UK. Most of the stupid laws that I've seen have been in the US. Let's go. Stupid laws around the world. Let's see what we can find. What can we find here? Alright, so we've got a 10 weirdest laws list. We've got a 60, 13 strange laws, 5 bizarre laws, 14. Do we want to... So I reckon we either go the 10 weirdest or we dive deep and we get 60. We go straight in. I DM'd you some dumb laws in the UK in Discord. I reckon we'll find him in this list. As in, oh yeah, you did. Right, so you've got a dedicated UK one there. Go. Go big or go nothing? Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Let's go 60 weirdest laws.
Hello there.
Hey Andy, welcome. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? We're playing Halo, as you can see. As you can see. I'm so sick of these like crappy news sites that are just like, please turn off ad blocker. Go jump in a creek. Continue to site. We're dying. Oh yeah, we want to spam all these ads at you. We're a dying medium. Please give us money. Everyone else does the same thing that we do for free and less biased. Please give us money. God damn. Here we go, chat. 60 weird laws around the world that puts these strange kids in jail. Alrighty then. Yep, Halo. Yeah, this is Halo. Can you not see? Aaron is a no-show. Yeah, I tried to call him 3 times. Messaged him twice. 0 response. It says he's online, but boy, he ain't here. So we're just chatting. We were like, do we play a game of some kind? And I was very tempted to either do some Last Starship again, which I did enjoy, though it was you know, though there was some caveats that we added on in the Portal stream because we realized things like costing. But we decided, you know what? Let's just do chatting. Let's just chill and chat because that's something that I've been thinking about doing and we haven't done yet. So we may as well. Also, thank you for the prayers, Andy. I feel very blessed. I hope you feel blessed too. Watch videos, Vice video on breaking dumb laws in the UK. I think we'll just read through this at the moment. We'll see what happens here. Watch this. Look, I said before, I don't know why links are getting through, because links aren't supposed to be allowed through in the stream. Only mods are allowed to post links. I don't know why it's suddenly turned that off. I'm going to have to look at my bot. While I appreciate, you know, suggestions, there's not supposed to be links allowed in the stream. I don't know why it's allowing them through at the moment. But for now, we're going to read through these. We're going to see what we can find in here. I reckon there'll be some good ones. Alright, we can just ignore all the fluff. It's illegal to chew gum in Singapore. As seen by these 2 Singaporean people. So I'm manually deleting all links. Yeah, thanks Adam for being on that. Can you put it in the recommendations on the Discord as well? That I like suss out why it's not blocking links, because it's seemingly set up, but it's not working. I think it actually might be. I might actually have to disconnect and reconnect Marvin again, because I think there was an update just after we had to reconnect him again, and then I had to like fix some stuff. Or like I think they said you have to reconnect to get some features to work again. So it keeps telling me that every time I boot it up that you need to like disconnect and reconnect it to get some features working, and that might be one of them. Marvin gained sentience and is allowing them. Yeah, no, I think it was the update. Classic update ruined it. Vandals used chewing gum to mess with the rapid transit system and housing, and the Housing and Development Board spent 150 grand a year to clean gum. Singapore banned all gum substances when I was born. I was the one that did it. I banned the gum. No gum in Singapore. Canadian radio stations must play Canadian artists. Oh no, not the JB. No, please. Does that mean they can... Is that saying that they can only play Canadian artists? Or that they have to play at least one Canadian artist?
For the money play the to log and time. Shake up your marketing strategy. Do it now.
Do it now. You want me to shake up my marketing strategy? What, by doing gum? Canadians are a patriotic bunch. So much that they're required by law to play Canadian artists in the airwaves at least... Oh, there we go. 35% of the time. Especially during 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. It's illegal to run out of gas on the Autobahn. I mean, fair enough. It's like, isn't it supposed to be like unlimited speeds? People are just running out of gas. These ones... Okay, look. These ones aren't as crazy as I thought they were going to be. It's illegal to feed pigeons in Venice. How is that a weird law? That's a completely normal law. It's illegal to wear high heels to the Acropolis. That's just like... common sense. Alright, look. Let's, Oh, this site has one ad and only one ad. Oh, that's what you're referring to. It's just the same ad that's scrolling with the page or something, I think. And they wonder why they're not getting any money. Jeez. US seems to have the weirdest laws. I'll open up the link that you sent me, Adam. We'll see what that one's about. Here we go. Whatever. Your privacy, my privacy is important to me. Okay. Here we go. Top 10 weird and wonderful UK laws. Here we go. Here we go, Wiven. That's right, I've changed the pronunciation here. Weird laws that you personally made. You need an ad blocker made? Pete, how dare you? I literally... That place was like, oh, please turn off ad blocker. Otherwise we can't give you our content. We need money. Alright, here we go, chat. Unfortunately, my face is in the way. Can we put me on the other side just for now? Small cam. Way! There I go. Whee! It is illegal. There we go. It is illegal to be drunk in a pub. Make sure you step outside before you get drunk. Not being allowed to be drunk in a pub. This is a law that many wouldn't wish to hear. And some of us have already unknowingly broken. But yes, it's a fact. It's illegal to be drunk in a pub in the UK. It's a somewhat surprising law. Been around since 1839. If you're caught drunk in a pub, highway, or another public place, face a fine of £200. Wow. Don't get drunk, people. Don't get drunk. Don't go to a pub and get drunk. Go to, like, I don't know, somewhere that's not public. Go to private property. Break into private property and get pissed. But don't go to the pub afterwards, because that would be illegal. Then the sites complain that you have an ad blocker. Yeah, that's literally what... Yeah, we had to turn them off. Because I do have ad blockers, but the site started complaining, so... Cow walking in the street in daylight is not allowed. I'm sorry, who's cow walking? Oh, I just got to take my pet for a walk down the street. Old Daisy here, got to go down the pub with me. Not getting drunk, though. Not getting... What if the cow... What if the cow got drunk? What if it was the cow that got drunk? Can we take old Bessie down the pub. Get her drunk. You know what? We should do like a speed run to break all the obscure laws. You take Bessie down the pub, get her drunk in the pub. Then we have to go to the drive-thru and pay using our phone, because apparently that's illegal in the UK. Why is it illegal? Oh, you know what? It's probably... Yeah, okay. So it looks like it's, yeah, you operating the vehicle whilst using a mobile phone. So that's why. While riding Bessie... Does Bessie count as a vehicle? Is there a way that we can get around it? Can we go through drive-thru, drunk, riding old Bessie, and order a Big Mac with our phone? You can't do it at night. Isn't that more dangerous? You can't do... Oh yeah, in daylight. Yeah, you can do it at night. So take Bessie down the pub at night. Get her drunk, not you. Go through Macca's afterwards. Ride her through the drive-thru. Make sure you pay for a Big Mac on your phone. Make sure you do that. Done. Easy. That would be funny. That would be fantastic. Just through the drive-thru, drunk. Bessie's got to be drunk as well, obviously. This is what is done in the Vice video of breaking dumb laws in UK. What, they take Bessie down the pub and then ride her through Macca's and pay on their phone? Is that what happens? I'd like to see that. If specifically that's what's happening in that video, I'll watch that video right now. Otherwise, not up to code. Then go to the library and run some Texas Hold'em poker while shaking a rug and knocking on random doors and leaving. Alright, we actually need to read these then. What is it? Okay. Gambling in a library is illegal. Okay, so we've got to do some Texas Hold'em in a library. Don't shake your rug in the street. Okay, can't shake rugs. Knock and run is a no-no. Okay, alright. We're getting a good night planned out here. Dressing up as a police officer is prohibited. That's not a weird law. That's kind of normal, no? Be sure... Well, I guess it depends if you're doing it as an obvious cosplayer or if you're, like, actually trying to look like them. Be sure to not handle fish suspiciously. If you want to hold a fish, just don't be sus about it. Like, if you're riding Bessie down that street, you've got your Big Mac in one hand, you've got your phone, like, perched on your shoulder just for the next drive-thru, and then you've got a fish that looks like the fish is the one steering Bessie, that's heckin' sus. And that is what's going to get you in trouble. Make sure your fish is stowed safely in the luggage department of Bessie, apparently. That way you're safe. Queue jumping is not allowed at tube stations. This is like a national pride thing, no? Can Wyvern Destroyer, can you clarify this for me? Queues and, like, being respectful and not jumping queues is like a national pride thing in the UK. Especially in, like, England. If there's a queue, even if you don't need to go to whatever that is, you line up in that queue and you be respectful. Even if the queue doesn't go anywhere, you line up in the queue and you don't jump the queues. We hate queue jumpers? Yeah. You can't jump queues. It's not allowed. Oh no, this ruins our whole plan. You cannot be drunk in charge of a cow. Bessie, no! Bessie, no! Alright, well, we've got a plan now. We've got to formulate the ultimate plan. This is the ultimate plan to break all of these laws. Okay, so first off, we take Bessie down the pub in the middle of the day because you can't do it in the day. So we're riding Bessie down the road. Oh wait, no, we can't ride her. We have to walk her because cow riding is not illegal. Cow walking is illegal. So we walk Bessie down the pub, get her plastered, then ride her through the drive-thru, pay for a Big Mac on our phone. Got to make sure we pay with our phone. Go for a spot of Texas Hold'em at the library, and then, just to be a nice, kind neighbor, take their rug, their welcome rug or whatever at the front door, shake it out in the street, and then when you put it back, you knock on the door, you yeet back to Bessie, you leave. All of a sudden, another law broken. Then you go into the nearest costume shop, and you make sure you get a police officer uniform, and you go back onto Bessie and keep going down the road. You go to the fish market, you grab a fish, you hold it as suspiciously as possible. It's got to be like you're wielding a firearm. Like you're a police officer riding a cow in this scenario. And you go down the street and you see someone queue jumping. You see someone queue jumping and you go, "Stop right there, criminal scum." You pull out the fish, holding it as suspiciously as possible. And then you use that authority, that misplaced authority, to jump the queue yourself. All the while, you have been in charge of this cow. And you've been drunk. Boom. We've done it all. We've done it all. We've broken all of the laws. We did it, everyone. We did it. We made it. We broke all of the laws. I'm not joking. There is a video of 5 people that they start a small queue, and for no reason other people join, and no one says anything until there is like 50 people. Yeah. I can't remember what it is, but I definitely remember seeing something like that at some stage where like somebody set out to do, you know, some silly thing like that to see if they could just get a whole bunch of people. It might be a different specific scenario that you're referring to, but I remember seeing something that like, yeah, they'd start a queue and then people would just queue for it just randomly. You guys love your queues, don't you? Love your queues. My dad said he once trolled some people by staring into the sky until a bunch of people started doing the same. Then when he came back through that area, people were still looking at the sky, and he looked up to see what they were looking at, only to realize that he was the one that started it. Is that... I feel like that's literally like a comedy sketch from, was it The Chasers might have done something like that? I've definitely seen that comedy sketch. Like, that, like, play-by-play comedy sketch. So either your dad wrote that comedy sketch, or he's subconsciously... I mean, it could have happened to him. He probably did do it. And then, I mean, it's just a scenario that is funny to think about, so it probably has happened. Well, there we go. There were some crazy laws. Do we have some... do we want to do more... Do we want to do more dumb laws, but in the US? There's like some real dumb ones in the US. Or do we want to... Is there another one we want to look at? Oh yeah, your question from earlier. Terraria is my most played game on Steam. 863 hours on record. Oh yeah, from earlier. Yeah, nice. That's some people have, I think, like Wyvern was saying, he's got like 5k in Skyrim. I just cannot imagine playing that much of the same game. It's crazy. It's respect, but like, I have to break it up with all sorts of different games, otherwise I just go insane. We actually don't like queuing. We're just more polite and patient than other people. True. True. It's not like a case of we want to queue. It's a case of if there's a queue, we don't want to be disrespectful, and we don't jump the queue. Clocked up over 2k hours on MapleStory back in the day, not on Steam. True. See, I feel like MMOs have like an unfair leg up when it comes to that, because they lock you into this, like, you have to keep playing. especially like a lot of live service ones that like well, sorry, not like specifically MMOs as such, but live service games where all this new stuff comes out all the time. So like Destiny is one of them. I think is a really bad example, like a good example for it, where you can like, you know, you can play a little bit of Destiny here and there if you want, but you're not going to be able to keep up with anyone if that's what you do, because you need to be there like all of the time getting all of the new stuff and continuing to do everything that comes out, otherwise you get left behind. And they really hook you in because you have to keep playing. Quack has 1687 hours of Gmod. Wow, does he play like Prop Hunt or something? That's a lot of hours for Gmod. Like there's some games that I can understand having that many hours in, but Gmod, he must do like a bunch of Prop Hunt and stuff like that. Okay, here we go. I've got some more ones. MMOs have a lot of daily quests and group activities as well as all the story stuff. Yeah, but I think the worst ones, like I said, is like things like Destiny, where it's not only daily quests and main story quests and stuff, but things that come out and things that you do that if you don't do, you get left behind. And you get out of the loop as well. So then when the next thing comes around and you want to, you know, play the game that you enjoy, but you've missed a couple weeks or whatever, you're just like, what is happening? Where are we right now? What's the point? Like, what point are we up to here? How did this happen? And then you just like, you either, yeah, you had to have been a part of all of it, or you have to give up at that point. Alright, we got some more laws. Are we ready? Are we ready for some more laws? These are some US laws. Number one, straight off the bat, we have a real strong one. Don't drive blindfolded in Alabama. Ohio, that's fine. Washington, only way to drive. New York, I'm driving here. Blindfolded. Alabama, they're the only one that has put the foot down. Suddenly all of your decent armor and weapons are garbage. Yeah, exactly. Because you didn't get all of those special, like, event weapons and armor. You can't wash your neighbor's car without permission in Los Angeles? What if I want to play Power Wash Simulator and the guy's the next door neighbor's horse? Horse is fine. It says car. Can't wash their car. Shh. Illegal. Sent to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. It's illegal to drive where your dog is tethered to your car in Alaska. I think that sounds more ridiculous than it is. I think the intention is that you can't tie them up in the tray of your ute, because if the vehicle stops and starts, it could literally like snap its neck or choke it or whatever. But it does sound ridiculous. You have to wonder if they made a bunch of laws because a bunch of people were doing it. Yeah. This is the thing. There's some good ones. I need to see if it's in here. Well, we might see them later on, but there's some that's like, you're not allowed to shoot a moose from a moving vehicle or something ridiculous like that. So theoretically, people have done that and then they've been like, no, stop it. Only stationary moose hunts. No moving vehicles. Stop it. Most of those seem sensible, but no black cars on Sunday in Denver? Wait, what? You can't drive car in reverse in public roads in Arizona. So that sound, again, at face value, that sounds fine. But what happens if there's on-street parking that's 90 degree? You pull into the park, and the only way to leave is to mount the curb, drive over all the pedestrians, hit all the signs on the way back onto the road, and then yeet away. That's the only way. You can't reverse. It's not legal. You can't do it. Not allowed to drive a black car on a Sunday in Denver, Colorado. Do they think it's like a... Do you not want to be, like, mistaken for a hearse or something? Does it get real hot? And it's like a safety thing? Do you want to, like, roast in a dark... a black car? So random. Legal to run out of gas in Youngstown, Ohio? Classic Ohio. Unless they mean on the outside of your car, you're just dragging the poor dog behind the car. Yeah, you can't... Look, you can tether him however you want. As long as the car's stationary. If you're like dragging a dog along behind the car, not on. That's where we draw the line. Not allowed. Absolutely disgraceful. Yes, that is American way to drive. Yeah. Straight over the curb. Black cars do get very hot. My dad had one. Oh yeah, no, they definitely do. I thought Colorado, though, was like, I thought that was more like... I thought it was colder there. Don't know. Never been. Dip and spit only. Despite the legal drinking age being 21 in America, there is a strange loophole. Students at a culinary school in Illinois can consume wine while under the age if they spit it out. It was argued that culinary students should know their wine well, and that this would be an important factor in receiving a valuable education. So the state passed the sip and spit law, allowing culinary students to taste the wine as long as they spit it out, so that they are able to understand this crucial area of their education. I mean, I would like to see a group of culinary students in America just absolutely pissed, plastered, while making a kebab. Because then they can eat that kebab afterwards and sober up. That's a course I would do. You can't send unsolicited pizza. Oh, goddamn. Good thing I live in Australia. You can send me unsolicited pizzas all you want. Wait, but I've just solicited it. Okay, so like on another stream where I haven't specifically said, you can still send me a pizza. It won't be illegal. I don't live in America. It's fine. In Louisiana, sorry, specifically. I don't live in Louisiana. You'll have to pay for this heavily for this appalling gesture. $500. Jeez. Cheat it by chugging it and spitting out the last bit. Yeah, just just the last bit. They didn't say spit it all out. They just said drink some and then spit. It's fine. Criminals can't protect themselves from bullet wounds. You're wearing a bulletproof vest while committing a crime in New Jersey. Not only will you be charged with the crime, but you will charge additionally for trying to protect yourself against bullet wounds. If you're breaking the law, don't break the law. Extra. You can't do it. I mean, I feel like at that point, it's not a sex thing. It's not. Just spit it, just suck on it and then spit it out. Just take it all in your mouth and then okay. Yeah, I mean, what if you're that far, if you're already like committing a crime that you need a bulletproof vest for, it's probably not gonna it's not gonna be the make or break whether you're wearing a vest, is it? I guess you might survive it. Still get some alcohol when spitting it out? No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not okay to be shot. Yeah. If you're doing the crime, you have to be shot, is what this law is saying. Your bingo game has a time limit. If you're a bingo lover, you'll hate to find out that a game cannot last more than 5 hours. Who is playing bingo for 5 hours? It's even worse if you like a little glass of wine while playing, because in this state it is legal to be intoxicated while playing bingo. What else are you going to do while playing bingo? And how are you going to be playing for 5 hours? Bingo cannot last longer than 5 hours. Who the hell is playing bingo for longer than 5? Exactly! Who is playing bingo for longer than 5 hours? Also, potentially while drunk. Maybe that's why it lasted so long. Probably holding old people. Yeah, old people catching. That was autocorrect, but I don't know what it was autocorrecting to. How big is the bingo sheet if a game lasts 5 hours? Exactly. I mean, conceivably, you could play another round of bingo, but doesn't that not work with how bingo works? Do they just play another round? Can you do that in bingo? Is that a thing that happens? Just play another round of bingo? Then going in and getting them to sign stuff? Maybe if the ball grabber is drunk, it could last over 5 hours. Guy's just like he's just trying to get the ball out so he can yell out what the number is, and he's just fumbling all over the place and just crashing through the tables. And it just lasts for 5 hours because he can't get the ball in the hole. I think that's the real answer, yeah. Each bingo card is its own game, at least here. So could you play like one bingo card? I mean, a round of bingo, surely it can't last for more than an hour. Surely. So you could do one bingo card and then start another bingo card? So, but then, hold on, but it says a game cannot last for more than 5 hours. So doing another game of bingo does not add to that time. So somewhere, somehow, old Ethel has done a 5-hour game of bingo and has been slapped on the wrist for it, and they've made a law. Old drunk Auntie Ethel Knoll has just been going bingo for 5 hours, that they've had to put this law in place. Or just no one has the correct answers? But I mean, that could last for a while, but 5 hours. How big are the numbers to last 5 hours? Yeah, well, I guess it's like, if you get like the world's biggest bingo card, and you have like numbers ranging up to like 10,000 or something, or like 1,000, and you have to fill in all of them. I guess that could last 5 hours. I don't know who in their right mind would play that, but I guess theoretically, if you have like a massive amount of numbers on there, it could go for ages. Because normally they are 2-digit numbers. Yeah. Hold on, let me look at a bingo card. Bingo card. Because it's like 1 to 100, no? So it's like a 5x5 square with seemingly random numbers from between 1 and 100. Seems to be the traditional layout. So I guess if it was like a 15x15 square or something, then you could maybe go for 5 hours or something. But like, that's crazy. These laws, though. I mean, if old people are running the games, it could take 5 hours to grab a ball and read the numbers aloud. Or they're just like, and the number is... And they've all got narcolepsy as well. This is what I'm picturing. The number is... Oh, Bessie! I'm just having PTSD from the Bessie debacle, obviously. 27! And that another 50 times. Is it as bad as a Monopoly game they decided to make even longer? They made a longer Monopoly game. Monopoly is like the worst game ever invented. I stand by that. It's a terrible game. I hate it. Maximum 99 numbers. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. How often are they calling out a number? I think they're just like, I think they're calling out a number and then they're just like, they must be calling out a number and then telling you the entire backstory of that number and how it came into existence so that you're fully aware of exactly what's happened.
The manipulate to log in time. You must understand, young hobbit, it takes a long time to play bingo in Old Dentish. And we never play bingo unless it is us taking a long time to play.
I think that's it. I think you've cracked the code. It's just it's Treebeard. Treebeard's the presenter. He's trying to read out the numbers and he's saying it in Old Entish and it's just taking literally an hour for every number. And that's why they had to implement the law. It makes sense now. Or what was that number? Can you say it louder, please? What was that, Sonny? What was that number? You can Google it. It's called the slowest game. It has 1 dice and a board has an outer and an inner road. What? The slowest game. Is it the slowest game of Monopoly? Monopoly. Longest game ever edition. 96 board spaces. Can we get... Oh, here we go. Here's a... Oh my goodness. So you go... Oh my goodness. Look at that as well. That's got... all of those in the one, and then yellow starts there. Can we get a timeout for Wyvern in the chat? Can we get a timeout? Why have you subjected me to this? I now know that this exists. Get out of here. 600 seconds. Well, I was thinking more like 10, but the hammer has come down. 25 messages deleted. That's what you get, Wyvern. That's what you get. Don't mess with me. It's not like we're playing a board game with my cousin. It shouldn't take 5 hours. Oh, I don't want to dox him, but starting with an A, ending with an X. I already doxed him with that, didn't I? Is that who you mean? Those are very long games I remember playing. I mean, he's a nice enough chap, but my goodness, he takes a while. He takes a while. Well, I think Wyvern is dead now. So he should be after that. How disgraceful. Disgraceful. God is dead. God remains dead, and we have killed him. Can we get some real quick F's in the chat for Wyvern? You've removed the timer. But has he returned? Have we scared him off? Did we kick him out? And now he's just left. Just a moment to remember Wyvern. He was just trying to show us things that existed. And he incidentally was just... He was kicked. He was kicked from existence. Oh, he's back! God damn it. Time him out again! No, don't do that. I'm here, I just need to wring out my pillow from all the tears. crying into his pillow for 600 seconds. Gee, I didn't realize how brutal you were gonna be. Jeez. There are red dot games and green dot games. We don't play red dot games with him. Especially not double red dot games. A red dot game's like just longer? Is the dot indicative of like length of time? Alright, what's this next one? So we spent a lot of time talking about this bingo one. Got a lot of mileage out of that one. He's back! I have a mod icon and I just clicked the timeout and its default is 600 seconds. Right, I see. Drunk with power, I think is what you're saying there. Red dots are games that are over an hour. Green dots are usually under an hour. Okay, so 2 dots is like over 2 hours then, seemingly. Talisman with all the expansions is worse than the Monopoly pick. The difference is though, Pete. The difference is that at least in Talisman, I can turn you into a toad. In Monopoly, I just have to wait for 3 hours to slowly bleed out and lose my properties one by one to a $15 rent. And then just getting bled out and landing on all the crap income tax and spaces that just make me lose money, but not enough to kill me, until eventually I am slowly whisked into the night. It's awful. No one should have invented the game. We played core games with our niece and nephew. It took all day with shortcuts. Oh my lord. Oof. That's a note from me. I live by the mantra of quick game's a good game when I play board games. I don't mind taking a little bit of extra time, like if we're trying to think through something and explain stuff especially. But when people are just like, just taking forever, it really frustrates me. Real life is worse though. I don't know why people play Monopoly. I don't know why. I don't know why they do it. Nephew is turning 7. Ooh, be a long game. In the Monopoly game, you are not allowed to leave the game unless you are bankrupt. And that's why they go on. That's one of the problems with it. Like I guess in the longest one, that's like actually properly a rule. But like even in normal Monopoly, you're technically supposed to go bankrupt, not just like yeet. And that usually ends up happening whenever I've played Monopoly. That I just consistently land on enough things to get me up to 0 or up to like, 100 or 200, and then to bring me back down on my trip around the board. So every lap I'm just at net 0 every time for about 2 hours, and then someone finally wins and it's never me. And it's just, you just spend the whole game doing almost literally nothing, and it's just so frustrating and so boring. I cannot even imagine the long one. Need to cross Monopoly with Russian roulette for maximum enjoyment. If you go every time you land on a space that makes you pay money, you have to Russian roulette. At least it'd be a quicker game. It'd be way quicker. Mario Monopoly is quick? I haven't heard of Mario Monopoly. I mean, of course it's a thing, but I haven't played it. Alright, let's read this next one in a sec. Don't like being turned into a toad. But that's the only reason we play Talisman though, Pete. To turn you into a toad. Do you not know this? You're not aware of this? I think you only do 2 to 3 laps and then the game is over. Wow. That sounds like it's almost worth playing. Just don't use a Glock like some American kid did. I'm sorry, you what now? You what now? Hold on. What's going on here? Okay, it didn't come up with a search. Never mind. Wowzers. Glock and load. I'll play Russian roulette with a Glock. Ah, yes! The old Russian roulette with a Glock. Everyone wins. Depending on what your definition of winning is, everyone wins with a Glock. Some American kid played Russian roulette with a Glock. Oh my goodness. These kids not knowing what a 6-shooter is? I can play Russian roulette. Just get like an, you know, an M4 carbine or something. Be like, oh, let's play Russian roulette. Classic America. All right, let's read this one. Let's read this one. No sweets for adults. If you're over 14 years old, you cannot trick or treat in Chesapeake City, Virginia. Adults involved in trick or treating festivities must be accompanying a child and not engaging in the trick or treating themselves. However, the under 14s are not totally free from restrictions either, and they will be subjected to an 8 p.m. curfew too. That just really sounds like... That sounds like, you know, fair enough, common sense sort of thing. But if it sounds like the exact sort of thing that should be parenting, not state law. That seems quite ridiculous. Well, I guess it's a city law, not a state law, but still. Like, it seems sensible enough, but it seems like the sort of thing that the parents should be doing, not the council. Guaranteed painted ceiling. Look, sometimes you just want to change the color of your ceiling, and the only thing that'll do it is, you know, an automatic weapon. It's like the memes about Google versus Bing. Oh, so there's like a new Bing thing though that could change everything and bring Bing actually back. It's like a new AI search thing that apparently actually works really, really well. So, you know, who knows? Bing may actually become a thing again, which it never was a thing really, but could actually outdo Google, which is just insane to think about. You Google how to paint a ceiling and it takes you about types of paints and brushes. You Bing how to paint a ceiling and it suggests a shotgun. Yeah, just Bing it. Just Bing it. Okay. You need permission for false teeth. In Vermont, women must get permission from their husbands if they want to get false teeth. It's an unenforced law, but it hasn't yet been overturned. I wonder why that is. It's not a sex thing, I'm sure. I'm sure it's not a sex thing. But kind of weird.
It's not a sex thing.
It's not. Kind of weird though, Vermont. Kind of strange. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. No teeth for you, Linda. You want teeth? You're gonna work for those teeth. Work for those teeth. Wow. Well, that's the end of that document. False teeth was the last one on the list. That's some American laws right there. Unbelievably weird laws in America that still exist. It didn't have any about the moose. What about the moose law? What's the moose law? What is... I'm just going to Google what is the moose law. I'm sure that'll come up with something. Why is Moose's law important? Moose's law approved by the Senate. It's clearly not the one I was looking for, is it? Oh, we've got to learn a toad. Let's do some more facts. We're just like learning all these facts. So now we're just gonna have even more facts. Are you ready? Everyone ready to have their eardrums blown? Have you seen Casual Geographic on YouTube? He's awesome. Can't say I have. I'll have a quick search in a sec, because it doesn't ring a bell, but... Oh, here we go. More redheads are born in Scotland than in any other part of the world. That somewhat surprises me, yet doesn't at the same time. The only thing that surprises me is that I thought it might have been Ireland instead of Scotland. I knew that both of them would have a high amount, but I would have thought Ireland would have been slightly higher. But obviously, according to this fact, no. Okay. Nutmeg is extremely poisonous if injected intravenously. Ah, yes, that's how I have my nutmeg. Straight into the bloodstream. Dal, I need some more, a bit of something for the quiche. You got some nutmeg? I've got nutmeg.
I've got nutmeg and a syringe.
Calm down, Linda. Calm down. A survey reported that 12% of Americans think that Joan of Arc was Noah's wife. Of course they do. Joan of Arc, of course. You know, Joan of the Ark. Makes sense. Checks out. I read that out of the corner of my eye and thought you said morons. He has a video of morons. Yeah. The plant of a potato is highly poisonous. Yes, the plant is, yes. The potato, less. What was I looking up? Casual Geographic, was it? Casual Geographic. I watch, Wow, okay. Yeah, never seen this dude before. So he does, like, videos on animals and nature stuff? Well, Geographic makes sense, I guess. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day. I, completely almost unrelated. Well, completely unrelated, really. I watch, what's his name? It's like... He does history stuff, and he uses, like, animations. What is his name? It's like... Damn, I can't remember his name. He does, like, yeah, a bunch of history stuff, and he uses all these... He uses, like, his animation. He does animation to tell the story. And they're always, like, quick. They're not, like, in-depth. I cannot remember what they're called. I don't even have it in my list because it's not on my account. It's on my wife's account. Simple history? No, it's... Oh, gee, what is his name? It'll come to me eventually, but I just can't think of it. Cats love paper bags, it seems. I have to get a paper bag for my cat and just shove it over its head. See what happens. You have to be a little bit more specific. Yeah. He's the guy that goes, oh no. He has a like a thing on the Napoleonic Wars. I mean, he has a bunch of things, but it's like Simple History, but it's not that. Let me see if I can... Crash Course? No. Oversimplified! That's who it is. It was like the first one that came up there when I searched for Simple History Napoleon. This video was made possible. Thank you. NordVPN. If you guys haven't ever watched Oversimplified, he makes very entertaining, like really entertaining and actually very interesting videos on different things. They're on the longer side. They're like half an hour-ish, between 20 minutes and half an hour. And some of them are like 2 or 3 parters. But they're very interesting and very entertaining. That's what I was trying to think of. I want to see if I can get like a snippet of the Napoleon one, because it's classic.
This video was made possible by Honey.
By
Install now
Honey.
for
Okay, where are we at? I want to see the part, the best moment. Is it in part 1 or is it in part 2? I think it might have been in part 1 actually.
This video was made possible.
This video, every time. Bear with me, everyone. Bear with me. I'm trying to find, like, specifically this one part. Like, it's all pretty good, but there's one part that's even funnier than the rest. Where is it? Pete shared a picture of on Discord, and he needs to be now he needs to be timed out. What did you do, Pete? What did you do? Oh no. Is that yeah, that must be Talisman. Yeah. Time him out! Get him out of here! No, don't do that. Where is the Sacre Bleu? I don't want to watch the whole video because we don't have time, but I just wanted to find the one part. Is it here somewhere? Okay, hold on. Oh, I've lost it. Let's just see if we can find it from, like, here. Here we go.
They had conquered even more territory, and they were like, hey Piedmont, you get revolutionary ideals. Hey Switzerland, you get revolutionary ideals. And Rome, you get revolutionary ideals.
All the revolution.
Everybody gets revolutionary. Oh, hey guys, nice sledgehammers. And Naples, very cool nail gun. You guys here to get some revolutionary ideas? As France was still spreading the revolution, and with Napoleon
That was like the
busy in
second
Egypt,
part.
the European powers felt the time was right.
It must be
and
back
was
here.
formed, this time with 3 consuls in charge. But after Napoleon did some rewriting, in the end, there was really only one man in charge, the first consul, him. And over the next few years, he worked to consolidate even more power, and essentially became a dictator in total
it's just
control
that part again.
of France. And by the way, he was only 30, so maybe it's about time you washed your disgusting bed sheets. France was now ruled
Yeah,
by possibly the
guys,
greatest military
come on.
leader of his men. They respected him so much that when he ordered an almost suicidal assault on the only bridge
I
in
have
town,
watched this
his
video.
men threw
It's a good
themselves
one.
at it and
It's
took it
like, he
despite
has a
fierce
whole series on these, and they're very funny.
At first, France struggled, but then they started to do surprisingly well, and in many conquered territories, they began to establish sister republics, exporting their revolutionary ideas across Europe. In 1796, they planned a 3-pronged attack to take Vienna and knock Austria out of the war, with 2 magnificent armies in the north to kick ass, and Napoleon in the south as a bit of a diversion. For the first time, Napoleon would lead a military campaign. This was his chance to prove himself, to be somebody. And what a general he proved to be. The army he was given were demoralized, lacking...
Okay, we're not gonna watch all this. If you haven't watched these are really entertaining. You should definitely watch them. They're quite good. What's this channel? It's I've gone back to there. It's called Oversimplified. Oversimplified is the name of the channel. He does very not only interesting but very entertaining. Let's just set that back. Let's set that over there. YouTube must have unsubscribed me from it. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, is there... What can we go out with? Is there one other thing that we can look at? What's something else we can look at before we wrap up the stream? Does anyone have any suggestions? You want something weird? Maybe. Maybe. I still want to know what happened to Aaron. Like, it still says he's online, but just nothing. Don't know what went on. What's something weird we can look at? Drenton Davies cat body shots. Cat body shots. What? That has not... Oh, Drenton Davies, that would be why. Let me have a look. Ascension of the Jackdaw. This is something else entirely different. He does voices for his cat. Brennan Davies. Cat body shots. Oh, it's like a short? I don't know why it's not.
Alright.
Oh my goodness, there it is. There's the sound. No Bezos? Wait, what? Oh, if you got ads, is that what happened? Okay, let's just switch over that. Back again. Alright, let's do this one. And then I think we'll wrap up.
How about you, Doug?
Well, yeah. Body shot.
Really?
Yeah, body shot.
Body shots, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do it over here.
Just don't get all crazy like you did last time, especially you, Doug.
What did I do?
Nothing
goddamn
that
Doug.
bad. You just got a little freaky, that's all.
I did? I don't remember that.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, I bet you do, Toad.
Wait, what? What'd I do?
Well, you guys were doing body shots on Toad like normal.
I was making it rain. We were having a good time. And things just got a little carried away, that's all.
Let's put some in his butt.
Next thing you know, it's 5 hours later, and you're, Doug, I think you've done enough body shots off of Toad. Come on.
Done. What time?
It's the morning. You should go to bed.
Let me just do one more body
No,
shot.
Doug, I'm cutting you off.
Doug? One more.
God damn it.
All
Alright, guys, knock it off.
Ah.
Hey, guys, yep.
Yeah, Doug needs to be cut off. He really does. Well, I think that is probably the end of the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a bit different. I think if we do just chatting again, we need to have like some vague idea of what we're doing initially. I don't know if I like write out some notes, some talking points, or just like things to search for or whatever. But yeah. I mean, what did you guys think? Did you guys enjoy doing a just chatting stream, or do you prefer hanging out with the gameplay stuff instead, or indifferent either way? What do people feel about that? It's good. It's good. The cycle of weird stuff. Because I wouldn't be opposed to doing another just chatting stream at some point. But yeah, I think we just I think we'd need to have a little bit more direction, at least in some points. Like leave it space to, you know, explore the story of Bessie. Drunken Bessie and the parade down Main Street. But then have some more talking points to specifically go through, or things to specifically see, or something, I guess. You find weird things, then weird things find you, then you find more weird things. Yeah, especially on like TikTok and some of these other places that have some pretty strong algorithms that just end up getting you stuck in these weird loops. And then you just end up in the constant cycle of just nonsense. There was a few times, like when I first got TikTok, where I just got into these. At the moment, the rabbit hole that's entertaining at the moment, the cycle that I'm stuck in, is like flat earther stuff. Actually, hold on. Is there any good flat earther? Flat Earth. Actually, no. No, we'll do that another time. Because they're always hilarious. They do like the stupidest things, and then just like they just think they're so clever. Like one of them was like, oh, how come you can get like this super expensive camera, and you can zoom in on the moon, and you can like see the surface of the moon? Obviously, the moon must be fake. God forbid the camera you've got, which is like super expensive and has a really high optical zoom, could actually see something that you can literally see with your eye already. And now that camera, with a much better optical zoom, can actually see it even better. Just heaven forbid that happen. My TikTok wants me to make dice? You a dice collector? Love dice. Dice are fun. I think I've got like one set of dice and that's it. Anyway, I think we'll raid. Who do we wanna raid? Paulie's just chatting. Brownie is playing some Dark Souls, and Ed is playing some Dead Cells. Do we have a preference out of those? Who would like to drop in and say hello to? I think we raided Corley last night, so probably Frowny or Ed. Saw a D20 with real shark teeth in it? Oh my goodness, actually, that's just put me down another rabbit hole. Hold on. There's like some terrible... Oh, is it going to show up here? Dead Cells sounds good. Alright, we'll do that then. Is it... Will I find it just with... About this one. There's some like real bad dice out there that are just hilariously bad. Okay. That might be another time. There's some that are just like so illegible that you just couldn't use them. But for now, I think we're all pretty tired. I'm definitely quite tired, and I think it is time to raid. I'm gonna raid Ed, playing some Dead Cells. Actually, before we do that, schedule time. I forgot to read out the schedule. I'm a variety streamer. I do different things throughout the week, especially if you're new to the stream. I don't usually do just chatting. We only did this because our usual stream, the person that we usually stream with, has disappeared, seemingly, or at least didn't respond to me at all. So we just decided to do this instead. But Monday, we're doing open TTD at the moment, building trains and planes and all sorts of things to make dollars profit. Tuesday is Skyrim. Still mining out iron and gold and such to make a whole bunch of smithing level ups, basically. Wednesday, we'll be playing The Sims 4. It'll be our first time back since we started, which will incidentally be the second time I've ever played a Sims game in my life. I'll probably make one new character and then play the game. Whatever, I don't know what it's going to be like. It was quite entertaining last time, and I'm sure we will do something stupid this time as well. Thursday will be Portal 2, continuing it. We've done 2 streams on it so far, and I think either it will be finished this coming stream or the stream after. I don't think there's a huge amount of actual story left in that game. I think it's only like between 6 and 8 hours long or something. So we might even finish it this Sunday, potentially. And then Friday, we'll be back around to what should be the Halo co-stream, but we'll have to have a backup because if Aaron doesn't show again for whatever reason, I'm sure he had a legitimate reason, but he isn't able to make it, then we'll have to have something as a backup. So yeah, we'll plan for Halo Infinite co-op, but if not, we'll try and have something as a backup. Baby, probably, yeah. I think that's probably most likely the case, but it's just yeah, hard to know what's happening when you don't have any responses. All right. That's it. Let's raid. Let's set up the raid. Everyone jump in. Come and say hi to Ed, playing some Dead Cells. He's a lovely chap. Another friend of ours in the UK, so make sure you stop in and say hello. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm so tired. I thought this night was going to go a lot different, and it's sort of thrown me for a bit of a loop. I mean, I still had a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well, but it throws you when you do something different than you're expecting, at least for me anyway. But yeah, no stream tomorrow as usual. We'll be back on Monday with Open TTD. Otherwise, next week, fingers crossed, we actually get back into some Halo Infinite. Thanks for watching, everyone. See ya.